Иди работай, сука.
А я пойду работать в понедельник. Ведь выходные я бухал и остался без денег. Работягам хорошей недели. Еще чуть-чуть надо поворкать и разбогатеем. А я пойду работать в понедельник. Ведь выходные я бухал и остался без денег. Работягам хорошей недели. Еще чуть-чуть надо поворкать и разбогатеем. А я пойду работать в понедельник. Ведь выходные я бухал и остался без денег. Работягам хорошей недели. Еще чуть-чуть надо поворкать и разбогатеем.
Hello YouTube, Tier None Tactical. Today we have the TX7 chassis by Ghost G3D. We got it set up with a little angled foregrip, Strike Industries brace, printed PETG carbon fiber Hydra mount, pretty slick, Temu OGL, and a Amazon red dot. That's pretty much it. You know, it's pretty basic. We also have a printed carbon fiber PETG short stroke trigger with, I don't know if you can see that, little texture, fuzzy skin on the front. Very nice. Very short stroke, flat face trigger. You can get it in two different variations, one with Picatinny rails on the side, one without Picatinny rails on the side. The reason why this chassis, I believe, is better than the other chassis that are available, check that out. Look at this. Like an actual little MP7 little charging handle. Is this thing practical? No. It's just not. It's just the nature of what it is. It's not really like something practical that I would carry, and it's just for outside fun. I might take it camping in case I have to shoot a bear. You'd probably piss them off. This as well, 30 round magazines today by The Grizzly on Instagram. Actually one of the sponsors of this video. Hello there. This video is sponsored by Ghost G3D and The Grizzly on Instagram have sponsored this video. It is brought to you by them, and if you use code TIER9 on their websites, that'll be linked in the description, you can get 10% off all orders. Everything that you see on this gun, the Hydra mount, honey dipper grip, the flash hider, all of this stuff will be on my Patreon for you guys to download, or I'll link in the description places where you can download these if you don't want to subscribe to my Patreon. Also, I'll be giving away 5 FRTs, 5 TX22 FRTs. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll be choosing from the likes, the comments, and the subscriptions from this video to give 5 away. You must be in the United States and you must be in a legal area. I'll be shipping these to you for free. 5 TX22 FRTs. Like, comment, share. I really appreciate it. Now let's shoot it. Let's show them. Freeze! See my plates over there? We'll do some transitions. We'll bang, 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 maybe 4 or 5 rounds each, and try and make it through the plate rack. See, we got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We hit some back there too. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we'll do a little accuracy spread test. We're gonna shoot that little piece of wood and check the spread in case we had like a wild boar charging at us and we needed to put as many rounds in that thing as possible. Stop! Let's go look at the spread. That's every hit to the body of a human, at least. Let's see what it would do to a big water jug. This is the small animal charging at you testing phase. We got like 20 rounds. We're gonna see if we can put them all through the water. Oh my God. Dude, all of them hit too. I'd say it's thoroughly shredded. It blew out the butt of the bottle. Bunch of lead in there. Fan favorite. We'll do a bill drill on my little silhouette over there. See how many rounds we can get on. Probably all of them, I think. I would hope so. Beep. We'll do it again. Look at that target. Show that target. Look at that thing peppered the hell up. We'll paint it and do something else. Left target, right target, left middle, right middle, middle. See how fast we can transition and keep everything hitting the way it should be hitting. Damn, that about pushed me back. Did you see me rock a little bit? Ooh. See that? This thing's about to blow off any minute. That's why you don't 3D print muzzle brakes, flash hiders, flash cans. We'll do some burst. I'll show you how selective you can be with this thing. You can really, you know, 3-shot, 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 and make the magazine go a long way if you wanted to, or you could just dump them. We'll just shoot whatever. See, like, it's really easy to just, oh, I hammed it up, to do. Are they here? You can really just, we'll do a magazine dump next. I'll do it like the Scarface, you know how he does like that in the movie. This thing, oh yeah, by the way, before I forget, you have to be clitor light, very light with the trigger, or you'll jam it up. It's just the nature of the FRT. You ready? That's 30 rounds down the drain. By the way, we're shooting CCI mini mags, nothing but mini mags. I'm kind of having a hard time trying to think of stuff to do with this gun, just because there's nothing that you can really do with it. Like, I could do bill drills or Mozambiques or whatever, but it's really too fast to do any type of accurate, you know, like marksmanship. The only thing that's really fun to do is just hold the trigger down and dump ammo. CCI mini mags are about $10 a box. I went to the gun store 2 days ago and I bought 800 rounds. And we have we have 2 3/4 boxes left. So how many would that be? 675 rounds that I've shot today. So, and we've only been recording for like an hour and a half. So take with that information what you will. We're just gonna, yeah, keep on loading up mags. All right, we're about 10 yards, 30 feet, 10 yards, 30 feet. We are gonna see how many rounds we can get on that little plate right there. See how many rounds we can stick on that plate. The plate is probably about 11 inches by 6 inches. It's 10 yards, 30 foot. Do it. Just give me a beat. Beep. Oh my goodness. Mag's empty. Pretty good considering that thing is super uncontrollable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I count that one? 14? I don't know. Half the mag, maybe 15, 16 right there. Pretty good, pretty decent. So yeah, if you're gonna print this design out by Ghost G 3D, if you're gonna print this thing out, I have broken 3 charging handles due to my own fault of the way that I was printing these. I was printing them this way, flat on the build plate, and you're not really supposed to do that. You can see the way it broke. If you see that, if you focus on that, it broke in between the layers, and I really wasn't thinking about it what I was doing. But if you're gonna print the charging handle, you need to print it flat like this. Yeah, you probably won't break a lot of charging handles. Also, as well, the charging handle tends to bounce back a lot. I think it's been getting better since I've been wearing it in. I bought some PTFE lubricant, and that seems to help it slide a lot better. So that's what that white stuff that you're seeing on everything, it's PTFE. And also petroleum jelly. PTFE spray and PJ. It's really good for lubing like plastic on plastic. No homo. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna dump another mag. Another thing about the fitment with this TX7 Ghost G 3D chassis. Whenever you first go to install the TX22 inside of the chassis, what I did the first time was I f***ed it all up, so I had to print another one. I thought I could be able to Dremel some of the stuff out to get it to fit a little bit better. Just take a lighter, turn the chassis on its side, because it's two halves. It's two halves. You gotta turn the chassis on its side and hit it with a big lighter. Hit it with a lighter, soften it up, and then push your TX22 in there, and it almost makes it like a perfect fit. So you can see a minimal amount of wiggle, and I'm cranking on it. You know, I don't want to break it, but it almost makes it like a custom fit, which it will fit without that, but it just makes it fit a little bit better, a little bit more snug. Okay, let's put another mag to it. I almost jerked the trigger right there. Did you see how it was slowing down a little bit? That's the thing, you gotta be super light with these things. You have to barely hold that pressure down. We'll run some, I do have a little bit of bucket of bullets, that cheap stuff. You really, like, if you're gonna be doing this, you really don't wanna run this kind of stuff. It will work, but not for that long. I can run 2,000 rounds of CCI mini mags through this, dirty, but not, a little bit dirty, not super bad. 300, 400 rounds through this thing, through these Remington bullets, you're gonna have a bunch of issues. But we'll run a mag. I'll load some of them up. 32 rounds of that Remington Golden Dookie loaded up. Very nasty bullet. It'll still run it though. No issue. Did you see how much smoke came out of that thing?
It
Jesus.
smelled bad too.
You know what? We might as well run some Aguila High Velocity 40 grain through it as well. My favorite bullet to fire whenever I want the air to smell like cat pee. That's what I think. Comment if you've ever shot Aguila and it smelled like cat pee. And you go home after shooting and your wife is like, oh, did a cat pee on you? And you just be like, no. It's Aguila. Just comment that. Cat piss Aguila. Smell like cat pee? Dude, this thing is like completely, almost, look at that, you see it spinning? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I feel like the Aguila is a little bit more, almost a little bit more accurate. We spray painted the target, and I'm gonna do a mag dump on it and see what's going on. Probably 15 yards. It fell over. We just stood it back up, but you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Probably all of them right there. There's probably some duplicates in there, but that's, you know, hand size 15 yards away. That's pretty good for considering how fast the TX22 is firing. I call that, I mean, that's pretty acceptable, would you think? So last mag, we'll do some bursts. I don't think we really had any kind of ammo related issues with these CCI Stingers or the CCI mini mags. Every single issue I think that we've had today has just been me either jerking the trigger or maybe a slight magazine loading issue. Because if you don't load these correctly, the rounds will get unstaggered and cause feeding issues. But we'll do this last mag. Beautiful. That's been the TX7 by Ghost G 3D. Thank you and bye-bye.